What's up, guys? I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad to be here. I've been trying to do this for months and months. I think when I first put my post on Facebook that I was going to be doing this, it was like in the first months of the year. That's a long time ago. That's just taken me a long time to get doing, and I've wanted to do it for years, and I've just now getting around to it. I just wanted to say first and foremost that I'm not selling you guys anything. I'm not here to make money. I'm not here to sell you products. If you don't like any of my products that I'm using, oh well. That's totally fine. I'm not asking you to buy them or use them or like me or like them or whatever. I'm just here because I love doing makeup and I want to meet other people that love doing makeup so that we can talk about doing makeup. So with that being said, I just want to get into it. I'm going to be doing this look right here. I wanted to do this because Thanksgiving is coming up soon. It's like 2 weeks away is all. That's coming up really fast. And when I think of Thanksgiving, I think of bright orange and yellow, and I think of brown too, and that's what I try to incorporate here. As you can see, I have orange in my crease and a little bit of yellow up above, and then a beautiful glittery brown, and then I paired it with a gorgeous, almost like a orangey brown. It's beautiful. I love it. I love this look, and I'm really glad I got to do it for you guys. I hope you like it as well, and I hope you stick around for my next videos to come. Bye! Okay guys, I'm just gonna get started by priming my eyelids, and I do that by applying my Naked Weightless Concealer. And what that does is just block out any uneven skin tone that you have or any veins that you have sticking out. On my right eye, I have one major vein that likes to poke out, so this will really help cover up any of that uneven tone. Then I just go in with my beauty blender and make sure it's all even. I'm also going to set this just as you would your foundation on your face. So I'm going to reach for my Kat Von D Shade Light palette, and I'm going to use that upper middle shade there. It's a little yellow like a banana powder, but it's perfect for my complexion. So what I do is apply that all over my eyelid with my brush, and that will really also ensure that your eyeshadow blends out nicely later, and you can avoid any of those harsh lines that we all hate. So for my transition color, I'm reaching for my Morphe 35C palette, and I'm going to be grabbing up that beautiful golden yellow tone. That'll really help incorporate that yellow that I was talking about earlier, and I'm just going to be doing windshield wiper motions as well as very small circular motions. This is also going to help you blend out your crease color later. So I'm kind of doing two transition colors here today. I'm reaching for my Morphe 35O palette, which we're probably all familiar with because it was so incredibly popular when it came out. I'm going to be picking up that pumpkin orange and just applying it right underneath that yellow that I just put on. And this is going to help add a little bit of depth to the look. So now I'm reaching for Mocha by Makeup Geek, which is a really nice dark chocolate brown color I'm going to be applying all over my lid. This is kind of a base color for that glittery brown I'm going to be putting on later. What this is going to do is just make it easier for that glitter brown to not work so hard to cover up such a light shade. And as you can see, I'm not exactly being precise about it. I'm just making sure that it's an even layer to cover up any of that light shade underneath. So now I'm just grabbing an absolute bare makeup brush. There's no color on it whatsoever. And I'm just kind of blending it out so it doesn't look very harsh if any of that does pop through. And now the star of the show. I'm picking up Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek, which is so beautiful. And I'm putting that right in my crease. And this is going to warm up the look so incredibly much. It's going to just cover up that pumpkin orange that we put on from that Morphe palette. And it's going to completely revitalize the look. This kind of just ties the look together. It goes from brown to orange, and then you add that Cocoa Bear, and it completely warms the entire look up. I'm going back in with my 35O palette, and I'm picking up this beautiful golden glitter brown here, and I'm going to be spritzing it with a little bit of Max Fix Plus, which will just help it pop out a little bit more. And I'm applying it all over my lid right on top of that Mocha by Makeup Geek. So I just want to make sure everything is nicely blended out. So I'm picking up that golden yellow color again, and I'm just applying it all over these edges to make sure that I blend out any harsh lines I may have missed. So now I'm just going to touch up my lid color and make sure I didn't blend any of that pop out. I'm picking up that shade Mocha by Makeup Geek again, and I'm just going to be applying it to the outside only of my eyelid. This is really going to help pull my eyes out and make them look longer and not so crunched together. Because I have such a dark color on the center and inner corner of my eyelids, this is really going to help divert that attention and make my eyes look longer and wider. And then I'm ever so gently just pulling it into my crease so that it's not so harsh. I went ahead and winged my eyeliner off camera because it literally takes me like 10 minutes. But now I'm just cleaning up that under eye area before I prime. And today I'm priming with my two favorite face primers, which is the Lumi by L'Oreal and the Elsie Radiant Primer. I'm mixing these two together and then just applying it from the inside out, working my T-zone first. So for foundation, I'm going to be applying my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea, and this is the most luminous foundation that I own. It's absolutely gorgeous. I didn't realize how dark it looked at first, but it really blends out nicely later. Just don't forget to apply it all over your neck and your ears. But it really comes together after I set it with my powder. It just looks really dark at first. So now it's time for the holy grail of all concealers, especially for that under eye, and that's my Makeup Forever Ultra HD, and I'm in the shade Y31. This will cover up your deepest, oh my. What I was trying to say is it'll cover up your deepest, darkest secrets, especially for the under eye area. This is what I pretty much always use, and it's so creamy and so extremely pigmented. It's absolutely incredible. I'm setting my under eye area with my Laura Mercier Setting Translucent Powder. This is a matte setting powder, which is so stunning. It covers up all of your imperfections under there, and it's really going to help that concealer not crease. Because the Ultra HD is so creamy, you'll want to set it for sure. I'm just going to be setting my liquid foundation with Stila's Illuminating Powder Foundation, and this is just going to make sure that my liquid foundation doesn't move or budge, and it'll stay full coverage all day. For my contour, I'm going to go back in with my Kat Von D shade Light, and I'm going to be using that bottom middle color this time. And I'm just going to use that to carve out my cheekbones. And the brush I'm using is really gorgeous for a soft, soft contour, which is perfect for this look. As you can see, this contour color is a nice warm brown, and it works really well with my skin tone, along with pretty much everybody's skin tone. This palette has shades for everybody, whether you're fair or really, really dark. And it's just so soft and gorgeous, and it really carves everything out nicely. I'm applying a NYX blush in the shade Boudoir, which is a nice purpley tone, which is pretty gorgeous for fall, and it mixes in with this look pretty well. I just start at the apples of my cheeks, and then I kind of pull it backwards, and what this is going to do is really stretch out your face. It's going to make it look like not so clowny. A lot of girls like to put that just on the apples of their cheeks, and you start to look a little bit like you have clown makeup on. So if you just pull this back towards your upper ear, the upper portion of your ear, that'll really, really help blend it out nicely. For my highlight, I'm going to be using Anastasia's Glow Kit in Sweets, and I'm going to be dipping into that right lower shade of Taffy. This is looking pretty orange in the palette, but when you put it on, it looks very golden. Now these highlights are so extremely pigmented on their own, but for some reason today I just felt like glowing to the gods. So I grabbed my MAC Studio Fix Plus again, and I'm just going to be spritzing that right onto my brush, and then applying it to that upper cheek area. Now I bring it down to the apples of the cheeks, and that'll really help just give it that overall illuminating. And then I put it on, oh, look how gorgeous that is. And then I put it on right above my eyebrows to really help illuminate. So for my lower lash line, I'm going to be grabbing that Mocha again by Makeup Geek, and I'm only applying that to the outside half of my lower lash line. This again is really going to help not only elongate your eyes, but also make that color of your eyes really pop. I'm not going to be cleaning out that brush or anything. I'm just dipping into Cocoa Bear and applying that on the inner half of my eyes. I'm going to dip in one more time into that 35C palette using that golden yellow color, and I'm going to use that to blend out my lower lash line. That way everything's nice and meshed together. So I'm going to be applying my NYX Slide On Glide On pencil in the shade Pure White, and what this is going to really do is make your eyes look doe-eyed. Because we applied such a dark color on the top and lower, your eyes can tend to look heavy, like you're struggling to keep them open, or almost like you have black eyes. So what this is going to do is really lighten up that white in your eyes, and then that'll help accentuate the pop of the color. I'm really quickly just going to dab back into that taffy color with my Anastasia highlighting palette and highlight the inner corners of my eyes, again for that doe-eyed effect. I went ahead and did my lashes off camera because it's a mess. You don't want to see me put on my lashes. Then I'm just going to apply some mascara to the bottom lashes. So I'm reaching for my favorite brand of lipstick, which is Ofra's Long Lasting Liquid Lipsticks, and this is in the shade Americano, which as you can see is a shade of brown, and it has a tint of orange to it. Thought it would be perfect for this look, and I was right. It's gorgeous. So to finish off this look, I'm reaching for my Orgasm in a Bottle Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, and this is a dream come true for us dewy skin lovers. It's very expensive, but so worth it. Thank you guys for watching and being so patient with me to get this video up. I know it took me a really long time, but I thought it was so worth it, and I really love doing this look. So I hope you guys stay tuned for my next videos to come, and I'll keep you updated on
Okay, let's do it. It's pretty. His eyelashes are huge.
No! That did not just happen! Oh my god! Ah! Well, overdraw it is, I guess. Alright. Play on, play it. Play on, play it. These eyelashes, I feel like I'm gonna fly away. And what are we even talking about? Does anybody know? I love this lipstick. It's so beautiful. I got the bubble lips.